Hey, good evening, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look, as the sun is going down on today, but as we know, the sun rises tomorrow, and tomorrow could be a whole different day for you, depending on what happens this evening, right? Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting to know that tomorrow you could be on a journey that could transform the rest of your life? It could totally disrupt the journey, the pathway that your life is going on now, and become the life that you want it to be. Just standing on the edge of that, just actually feel that you could make a decision today that it's just totally going to change you in every single way. It's totally going to disrupt any blockages that you have are going to become unstuck, that you're going to start a pathway to absolute clarity, to joy, to peace within, to feeling totally as a woman, to making stronger decisions, to choosing what you want and getting it totally transformed. Let me see who's here this evening. So let me know. Oh, yes. I know I was being a bit fancier earlier on. I put on some new images because I found out how to do it, so I wanted to show off. Let's see what everyone's saying. Oh, what's this? I thought we was meant to be hearing this very soothing music. That's not it, Riri. It gets so much better than that. So if you are happy with that, wow, our job is easy, right? Let's have a look. We'll see what everyone's saying this evening. I just clicked and I have sound now. And then there was light, right? They're all being manifested today. There's my beautiful Emma Jane. Good evening. Evening, ladies. I also have sound. We have liftoff. Evening all, says Dawn. Yvette, good evening. How are you feeling, Yvette? You must be feeling on top of the world. I had a call with you today. I had a call with Farid today. Look at my mouth. I can hardly stop myself smiling. I'm so happy for the decisions that everyone is making. I'm full up right now. I'm absolutely full. Oh, Julie Marie, I'm every woman. It's all in me. Oh, I could sing for days. I am so happy and so excited for everything I'm going to share with you this evening. Here's the good news. I've already pre-recorded our fabulous Into the Divine Feminine. Do you know why? Because I'm so excited today. Right now, if I'd have tried to do hypnotherapy right now, you'd have heard me giggling and laughing with total joy. So that wouldn't have really worked. You need someone calm and just peaceful and tranquil, and allow yourself to drop down into the heart space and really feel connected to the divine source that is. Well, I am there, but I'm in a totally different space than being, you know, calm and peaceful. As you can hear, I'm super excited and super joyful. Hey, mum. Who said, hey, mum? Oh, I thought my daughter was on here then, as if I look old enough to be a mum anyway. Stop that. But it's your mummy, isn't it? Which one's your mummy, Dawn? Yvette. I love singing everything in my life. Everything in my life is a song. Julie Marie, that's how I know that you're an Aries, just like me, because everything in my life is a song too. And I really get in trouble for it. Can you see out of your window now? I'm going to give you 2 seconds to just look out and see that sun setting. Sun setting on the past, looking forward to a sunrise that opens up your future. It's very symbolic. I'm really, really feeling that. I've had lots of angel signs today, lots of repeating numbers, 17, 17, 12, 12, 11, 11. I've just noticed them throughout the day. I know this is a magical time that we are here together. It's absolutely magical. And the 3 people that I've spoken to today, they are feeling it too. They know there's something. Sometimes you just got to be in that place. I'm really emotional right now because I know for those ladies who have made that choice, that have said yes to this journey, I know what's coming to them. And it's so emotional because I know how much it took to get to that place of saying yes to yourself, of knowing now is the time. You know, it's almost that feeling, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. And I remember feeling like that too. And um, yes, oh, so cute. I just remember being in that. I remember standing on the edge of my future. I remember it so well. And I remember how I felt and how scared I was to jump into an unknown future, which I didn't have any guarantees for. In fact, if I'm honest with you, it doesn't happen once. It might happen a few times in your life. And for me, it happened as well. And it's funny because I was having a conversation with Farida this afternoon, and we were talking about what it takes to say yes to you, what it takes to give yourself permission to be happy, not for one day, not for a little bit of time, but to be happy on a continued, expanded level of happiness, because normally we feel something's wrong. What's going on? I've been happy for too long and we're waiting for that crash. But when you do this work, there is no crash. The crash is when you feel something bad. And even then, you have the tools to be able to quickly feel that emotion, let that emotion go and move on. That's the key to looking at every one of those emotions as just experiences. Fear is an experience. Envy is an experience. And they're experiences that we can let go of. Isn't that wonderful to know? And so being with you all tonight, a couple of weeks ago, I had my own moment. I stood in your shoes a couple of weeks ago. Few people know this, but everybody in life needs a life coach. That's the truth. If you want to become better, lighter, brighter, happier, more successful, more abundant, more prosperous, if you want all of those things to expand in your life, you have to get a life coach, unless you are one. And even then, I am one, and I have my own coach, okay? Very quickly, 2 weeks ago, I was in the same position as you. I knew I needed to up level what I was learning and what I was delivering, which is why you have this 5-day course now. So I upgraded and I stepped up and I stepped into a coaching program myself, which is £900 a month now. Oh, gasp. I know you might think that. And 2 years ago, spending £900 a month on a coaching program would have been an absolute no-no for me. No-no. And not because I didn't think the coaching program could work. It's because I didn't feel worthy. I could never have spent £900 a month on learning about me. Oh, no, 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 no. That was something that I couldn't do. And I know that you're standing there now and you're thinking, yes, this program is going to be either £500 a month or it's going to be £300 a month. And in that time, I'm going to learn exactly how I can reach my full potential and become the very best version of me. Am I worth it? Feels like Emma Jane said to me, it was a choice between a holiday for her family or spending it all on her. It's a tough one, isn't it? But you know what? I want to tell you something. When you step into a decision as big as what you're going to make today, you not only make a decision for you, but you make a decision for your family, for your colleagues, for your friends. In fact, if you had the confidence right now, you should go and say to every single one of the people in your life, listen, I've decided I'm going to upgrade and up-level myself and become the very best version of me. Can you all chip in £200 because you're all going to benefit? Wouldn't that be fantastic if you had the confidence to do that? Yeah, I'd like to be able to do that too. I'm not there yet either because, you know, even though I'm paying £900 a month for my super coach, right, it took me a big leap. It did take a big leap. And that's why I wrote the program, The Big Leap, the Transcendental Living. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. It's so spiritual. It's so all-encompassing. It is so, it's divine. But we're not there yet. Right now, for some of you who have never experienced personal development before, who are curious, who want to become aligned in your pathway of who you are, your soul purpose, the reason why you chose to come here before you were even born, that's what we're dealing with now. We're dealing with getting into the flow and the rhythm of your life so that after that, all the other journeys will not just become easier, but they will become joyful, absolutely joyful. Bright colours, so suit. Oh, yes, my Aries sister Julie. And when you do a program like this, you don't want to wear dark clothes. You want to be visible. You want to be seen. You want to embrace life. You want to let everybody know, I'm here. I'm happy. And I matter. That's what I want for you. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to calm myself down a bit. So what I've decided for you, and I know I've got you all hyped up with my super energy, but I thought it's going to be really good for us all to center ourselves, to bring ourselves back to our heart, to drop down out of our head all of that thinking, all of that analysing. Can I do this? Is this the right time? You know, we've got a deadline here because we all have to work to deadline. So this offer's open till Tuesday. And all those things that you're thinking, oh my gosh, I've got this. Forget it. Just forget it all. Just let it go. And for that reason, I'm actually going to do the hypnotherapy. First, let me hear some hearts up in the house if that's what you'd like. I feel so much better and happier when I do. Hi, good evening to my beautiful Lucy. I must have a conversation with my Lucy soon. Judy says, I invested £3,000 in beauty treatments I only had one since November because COVID. My hubby said I'm nuts. Something wrong with me. Or, well, if he is referring to something wrong with you for wanting to be a better person and having a better life, you probably need to speak to Farida because she is a super powerhouse and she will let you know that, you know what, when you invest in a program like this, take the middleman out of it or the middlewoman because the middlewoman is me. But what I encourage my clients to think about is don't think about I'm going to be paying Anne Marie that amount of money. Think about I'm spending that amount of money on me because that's certainly how I look at my coaching. I love my coaches. This group that I'm in has opened me up in so many ways. But you know what the brilliant thing about it is? You don't have to pay £900 a month because I do. And everything that I'm learning is going to filter down to the Wow Women of Wonder group. Can't say fairer than that, okay? And you're not just getting my experience, but you're going to get all the other super women's experience in there as well. It's a win-win. You cannot fail to succeed when you say yes to you and this journey. All the details of the journey are in the I'm in the 5-day challenge group because I'm not being funny, but there are so many benefits to this program. So many benefits. I couldn't read them all out last night. I think you were getting tired as well. I've listed so many things. I want to make this so valuable. I want to give as much support around you to be able to succeed in this journey. I know you're going to succeed, but it's you that needs to know you succeed. So I've packed this program out. I've got a Wow Women group in there. You've got 8 sessions. You've got opportunities to speak to me directly one-to-one through WhatsApp. You've got an opportunity to become more visible on my TV channel. Oh, gosh, too much, too much. But it's all for you. And you deserve every single bit of it. You really, really do. There she is, Emma Jane, my gorgeous lady. It's maybe 1 to 6 months' wages, depending on what you earn. But I feel my family, and most importantly myself, will have years of enjoying the ROI. Look, Emma Jane's talking in business terms for all you savvy business women. She's talking about the ROI, return on investment. What's your return on investment in this program? Well, this program is the gift that keeps on giving. Just like a dog for Christmas, this gift keeps on giving. You will never, ever not find value in this. You will always be a changed person. You will always be upgraded and elevated for life. That's so. Let's not think about the investment in terms of the next whatever. Think about that investment over the span of your lifetime, and then you will see how much I'm going to be treating myself because I deserve it, and that's how I'm going to look at it. Amen, Sister Riri. You 100% deserve it. And guess what? If someone came to you and said, you know what? I just think you're such an amazing person. I'd like to see you more amazing. I thought you a program called Flow to help you to get into the rhythm of life so you can be the best possible version of yourself and reach your true potential and change not just your life, but the lives around you. If someone gave you a gift like that, give me some hearts. What would you say? Would you say, oh, no, thank you. I don't think I want to be the best version of myself. I don't think I want to reach my true potential. What would you say? You'd say, amen, hallelujah. Someone's seen me. Someone's heard my prayer. Someone has heard my, oh, I'm going to get emotional this evening. I'm so emotional because I'm just so happy for everybody that's saying yes to themselves this evening. Let's have a look here. Emma Jane. Before I started this program, I was staying alive because of my kids. I wasn't enjoying my life. I saw life as a burden. Now I feel I want to make this life last as long as possible and squeeze every last drop. Oh my God, I love you so much, Emma Jane, my sister. She is my real sister because we were born on the same day. But look at that. Look at the first part of that sentence and then feel the last part of that sentence. And no, this isn't for somebody else. This isn't for later. This is for you, and it's now, and it's your time. And do you know why I know that? Because you're here. It wasn't a coincidence that Yvette saw me in Clubhouse. We were laughing about this today, weren't we, Yvette? It wasn't a coincidence that Yvette saw me in the Clubhouse. It was a small room. There was possibly 3 or 4 people there. She came in, she started speaking, and then I didn't even book any regular times in Clubhouse, but Yvette found me again. Amazingly, she just kept finding me. What does that tell you about her journey? She just kept finding me, and then today we brought it all together, and she was there in that moment of knowing that life is happening for her, not to her, and she is so grateful for the opportunity to give herself that opportunity of living life limitlessly. She's given herself that. She's given herself that gift of life, just in the same way as Emma Jane gave herself the gift of life, because it truly is a gift. Let me tell you, it becomes tangible. And the reason how it becomes tangible, because you see it reflected in the faces of your children. You see it reflected in the faces of your friends. You see it reflected in the faces of your partner. Ask Natalie how her partner looks at her now. These are gifts that you can't give someone wrapped up in an envelope, but you give them a gift from your heart. And from my heart to your heart, this program is going to do that for you. It's going to open you up in such a beautiful way. You're going to blossom like a flower. You're going to see eyes with kaleidoscope eyes. It's going to look like you're just not going to be able to imagine. Look, see, look at me. I'm a living example of living life limitlessly and just being so grateful and joyful for every last moment that I want to squeeze out, just like Emma Jane. I'm loving, enjoying, squeezing out every single moment of happiness that I'm experiencing. Oh, right. So this is why I'm investing in myself. Amen, sister. Farida is investing in herself as well. It's definitely her time to shine. And it's really interesting because both of those women that I spoke to today said, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to be me. Both of those women. I listened to them and I thought, that's a coach in there. Both of them. That is a coach in there. They've been so busy giving out to everybody else. Now that they've made a real impactful decision to give inwards to themselves, imagine what they're going to give to their clients. And whether Yvette stays teaching or whether she does life coaching on the side, we all started like that. She's going to give the gift of life to others because she's given the gift of life to herself. Does that make sense? Can you hear that? Can you feel that? You cannot be all things to others if you cannot be all things to yourself. You cannot give all that love from your heart if you haven't given it to yourself first, without feeling spent, without feeling tired, without feeling drained, without feeling, as Emma Jane said there, without thinking, I don't want to be here because there's no quality of life for me. And yet during this journey, and she's still got 3 sessions left. Now she wants to just squeeze every last drop of life out of her. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look. Riri and Yvette Brown. Although family was brought into my life for a reason, I have always said that and brought Anne-Marie Wickham into my life. I know for a reason. I'm so thankful and appreciative of you, cuz. So that's how we change lives. That's how we change lives. Not by what we want to give to other people, but by what we want to give to ourselves. And I was having this conversation with Yvette today, and she wants to change so much for her family, so much for her sisters. She wants to give so much. And I told her the biggest gift that you can give to your family is becoming the person who you need to be. Because when you become that person, you give to them because they start seeing you in a different way. They start believing in themselves. It really is this real. I can't express it enough. People's lives I've changed just by saying yes to me. You don't even have to go and be a coach or anything. You just have to give it to yourself first and you will change lives. Look, it's right there in front of you. Riri, bless you. I love you. I love that you are empowered by your auntie. I love that she had the good grace and mindset to be able to bring you in. I love that. And I love that as a family, you're going to grow together. I just have no words. Please stop making me cry because I am a crybaby. And that was just beautiful. That was just absolutely beautiful. Ah, you don't want to be thinking, what if in your rocking chair, 20? Amen to that. You don't, because you know what? That this program is £4,447. And I know right now that may seem like a lot of money to spend on yourself. Am I worth it? But you've already done that in cars, in hair, in makeup, in this, in that. You've already done that. And you're still here needing that journey. So if you feel that you bought all of those things, maybe it's even a house, all those things you bought for yourself, and you're still here with an empty heart and an empty cup, maybe it's time to put that money into you. And when you do, all of those other things become expendable because, as Farida said, when you are in your rocking chair, you are not counting how many cars you've bought out through your life. You are not counting even how many houses you've got. You are not even counting how many boyfriends you've got. You are counting the experiences of love you have experienced in your life. You are experienced the smiles. You are counting, actually, who did I touch? Whose lives did I touch with my heart? Whose lives touched me? Those are the kind of conversations you have when you are in your rocking chair. None of them are about money. None of them. And when you have this journey, when you do this journey, you will not look back and think, wow, I spent £4,447. You will think, wow, I remember when I did that work and it changed everything. It changed the whole landscape of who I am. It changed even the way that I look in the mirror at myself. That's what you're going to be thinking. That's what Farida's going to be thinking. I just love that Farida can see that. I love the conversation that she had with her uncle yesterday. Now, her uncle is a moneyed man. He lives in Kensington. I mean, that says it all. And yet, when she told her cousin about, I think it's cousin, I'm going to do this work for myself, and he asked, how much are you paying? And she told him, he said, wow, that's a lot of money. And she immediately, without thinking, said, what, you don't think I'm worth it? Powerful, powerful. Even before she started, that was her first response. She didn't have to think about that. That's how she felt. What, I'm not worth it? And in that moment, guess what she did? She not only realized herself how powerful and important and blessed and sacred she is, she made her cousin realize that too. Not only how important and sacred and special and precious that she was, but actually, what, you don't think you're worth that? This is a moneyed man. And yet he's thinking about the investment she's making in herself as a wasted investment. Is that Farida's problem, or is that her cousin's problem? Thinking, well, I wouldn't pay that money on me, and he's a moneyed man. Well, that just goes to show that we don't have to deal with that here because we know our value and our worth. And I know that even if you're not taking this journey this time, I know you'll take it in a future time because what you've learned today, you can't unlearn it. You can't change that feeling in your heart that's pushing you, that voice in your mind that's saying, we want this, we want more, we want to be loved, we want to feel sacred, we want to feel special, we want to feel unique, we want to fulfill all of our dreams, even the ones that have been in the dust, that are gathering dust that we've thrown away. We want to fulfill every bit of it. We want to feel alive, we want to feel expansive, we want to feel connected to the universe and everything that exists in it because we know our own power. I know that journey is there for each and every one of you. Woo! Gosh, this is powerful this evening. Um, that was beautiful. That just choked me up a little bit. I love that though. Let's have a look what we got here. Don't want to be yes. Um, hearts and hearts. Lots of love from family to family. I'm loving all these family responses here. Yes, there we go. There we go. I love this. Ah, look at this. I'm going to be treating myself because I deserve it, and that's why I'm going to be looking at it. Beautiful. So, ladies, are we ready to enjoy this beautiful experience of deep love within? Are we ready? Are we ready to hear the words that we should have been saying to ourselves from the moment that we could speak? Are we ready to breathe love, life, and light into our souls and into our hearts and really remember who we truly are before we even came here? Are we ready to step into the resonance, the presence of who we really are? The stuff that we haven't even explored ourselves, that we've never shown to anybody else because we didn't know it existed. Are we ready to do that? I think we are. I'm going to come back afterwards and I'm going to speak to you in more detail about the offer. And then we're going to start putting, then I'm going to start revealing to you who has won the prizes that we've had for this journey. Now, I've got all of my little cards here. I need each and every one of you that's watching to put your name in the comments because whilst you are floating away on a heavenly journey to yourself within, I'm going to be putting these cards together so I know I've got everybody's name in the draw because all 12 of you, and I know that, have been here for every single day or you've caught up on replay, so I want to make sure I've got all your names. So before you go off into your slumber, write your name. I am here, please. And that's going to help me to do these cards. And when I've seen your names, because I don't want to do it before you're going to go off on your journey, so let me just write them here. I've already got, oh, you've made me emotional. I've got Yvette. Yay! I've got Riri. Did I have Riri? I'm sure. I've got Faye. Is Faye? Riri's here. Oh, she's straight up. Riri, I got you, girl. Who's here? Faye Brown. I got you, girl. Dion. Yes. Dion. I've got you, Dion. I've got Lucy. I love Lucy. Lucy D. I've got you, Lucy. I've got Julie Marie. I've got you, Julie. I've got Dawn. There we go. Any others? Any others? Any others? All the lovely ladies in the house. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Yeah. Okay. So if you've never experienced hypnotherapy before, I'm not taking you too deep so that you can't come back and enjoy me. I'm just taking you on a beautiful journey within. And it's very light, so you'll hear everything. And I've also uh, put into the induction that if anything around you, so make sure you've got a nice space, make sure that you've got some nice discreet lighting, make sure that you feel really relaxed. Um, I've already built that into it so that it's going to give you a nice journey in. But if anything happens, or the phone rings, or the door goes, or anything like that, um, beautiful. I love that, Farida. Jane's here. Good evening, Jane, my lovely. I love you too. Jane, that's you. Um, yeah, if the door goes or somebody falls down the stairs or whatever, no, we're not even going to say that because that's not going to happen at all. But for whatever reason, if you need to wake up, you will come to instantly, okay? Because I've built it into the program, so you don't need to worry. We're here together. It's about 25 minutes of pure syrup in your ears, really making you feel beautiful and amazing. Um, and I've got a recording of this. So, you know what? You know what? For every person that's on here tonight, I will send you this recording. So I've got everybody's names. And this is a lovely one to play in the bath floor, yeah, with some candles. Yeah. Sorry, I was gone then. Uh, Unfortunately, I can't do that because I've got a walk-in shower and I've tried it. It's very slippery and it's not very comfortable lying down with candles on a walk-in shower. So if you have a bath, you are blessed. So if you're ready, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share it. I can do that. Mhm. I've just realised I've got to stop. Right, hold on, ladies. I've just been reading your ladies. Oh my God, it's playing here. I didn't realise it for some reason. Oh, that's so. I am so sorry. Yeah, you tried phoning them, Jane, but my phone, I turned it off because we were in session. I can see you in the mirror, Jason, eating your chocolate cake. Please move back. Thank you, darling. Ladies, what can I say? Don't worry. I will send that. It's beautiful. I will send it to you this evening. You will get that in your email inbox. I've got all of your emails. In fact, I'll send it by messenger. And you'll all receive. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I was sharing it. I was doing the screen share. Everything here was looking perfect. I just assumed we were here together, but we weren't. And I've just seen all these messages. Oh, it was just me who didn't see. Maybe my tuning back in 20 minutes around 7. Not sure she had more to say. She's coming back with prizes. I'm here with prizes. Okay, oh, Emma Jane, thank you. As always, she is my wing lady. Look, there she is. Don't suggest she would get recorded to all instead, I'm sure. You know me so well, Emma Jane. You know exactly what I would have said. That's exactly what I would say. That's exactly what I said. So each and every one of you will receive a recording. I cannot apologise enough. I was thinking there you were floating off into this beautiful nirvana, this beautiful sublime heaven of womanness. And you're all thinking, where is Anne-Marie? What's going on? This is a little bit boring. Don't worry. Yeah. Do you know what? It's only 7 o'clock anyway. So did you really want to go to bed at 7 o'clock? Maybe you did. But we're not going to bed at 7. We're going to go to bed at least 9 o'clock. We're at least going to be brave enough to stay up to 9 o'clock. And you can drift off of that lovely recording. So you've now got something to look forward to after I come off. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, it is. Gosh, I really, yeah, tech is tech is a wreck, Jason says. I need to make better friends with tech. Me and tech don't get along too well, as everybody who's ever worked with me knows. That's why I'm into humans. I'm into humans. I'm not into technology. Anyway, I'm not going to complain anymore. So everybody that gave me their name um, in the links. Don't worry, I've got your names all here. And even if you went off because obviously you weren't hearing anything, it doesn't matter. I will contact you individually. But hopefully, many of you are here. We've got 6 ladies here. I cannot believe that. That's so annoying. Right. I just have to put that again. Right, let's do that. Happy International Women's Day. Right. Happy Women's Day, every single one of you. Is it today, the 8th? It's tomorrow. Happy International Women's Day. So here are your cards. I'm going to place them out in front of me and then I'm going to mix them up. In fact, I am not going to pull them. My wonderful son who's over there is going to come and pull the winners. We have 4 prizes this evening. And if you are not here on the live now, you will be contacted immediately after this live. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 labels here. This is all the women that have been engaged with the whole process. Jason, can you turn that down, please? And let's have our we're gonna pull. So let me tell you what the prizes are. If I didn't, oh, we're all back. There's 10 of us here, and we're back. I must have synchronistically, no, psychically sent you a message to say I've messed up. Come back, and you received it. Awesome. So here are what the prizes are. Prize number 4. We're going to go from smallest to biggest. So prize number 4 is this signed book of me. Okay, and it's called Flow, and it's all about the journey that I took to become the amazing person that I am. Yes, I can say that without any shame or guilt or feeling that I'm being boastful. I'm an amazing person. I've worked very hard on myself. I deserve to be, as do you. This book will help you to do that. It's also a journey companion. So when you come to work with me, you actually get this book for free. So it's a win-win, and I shall autograph it. If you're wondering, yeah, Anne-Marie, we're not blind, love. We can all see. We could have done with an A5. Yes, I could have done with an A5 as well, but unfortunately, again, tech, I didn't process it on Amazon. So I paid somebody else to do that for me, and this is what they came up with. They said it was a guide. I thought I wanted it to be a handbag guide, but this is one big handbag, okay? But, the content is just as valuable and you will enjoy it just as much. And then you can have it as one of those coffee table books, darling, one of those coffee table books. So that's your fourth prize. Third prize is £100. I cannot be more generous. But to be fair, the money is not as beneficial to you as the top two prizes. So it's a lovely little bonus, isn't it? Getting ready for the summertime. So the number two bonus is one session of hypnotherapy and life coaching with me. And we can do it online or you can come and see me personally. And that is going to be a super powerful session. You pick the subject, remembering that with hypnotherapy, I only ever do 3 sessions. So it should really be about something specific that you are struggling with at this moment, not a long-term condition that you've had, because one session will not do it, but something you're struggling with at this moment in time that you feel that you could really do with getting a shift on. That's the session that we will have. There will be hypnotherapy and life coaching included. So you will have an excellent outcome for that. Trust me, everybody else, you know this to be true because of all those testimonials on my page. Fearless Soul Tribe. If you don't know I should have put that on my captions. Fearless Soul Tribe, it's called. All right. And the number one prize today is winning 2 sessions of this program Flow. So if we're going to put a cost to these things, the book's £8, £100 bonus. The session of the hypnotherapy and coaching is worth £345. That's currently what my clients are paying. And for 2 sessions of the overall program, the large program Flow, would come to, I was looking for a calculator, but then my phone was dead. You can work it out. The whole program is 4447. There are 8 sessions. So divide that by 8 and times it by 2, and that is the value of the 2 sessions you will get for free. Well, you'll get 2 sessions on the end. That's what will actually happen. But you'll get 2 sessions on the end. And everybody who signs up for this program before Tuesday, you have some great benefits. Most notably, you will get for free the retreat. Now, this treat is worth 1697 to come along for 4 days to be absolutely pampered. There's a swimming pool, there are tennis courts. It's beautiful, if I'm honest. It's absolutely beautiful and stunning. It's a massive converted house, 12 people. There are going to be meditation every day. There's a soul reader coming. There is a crystal healer coming. There is a sound healer with cacao ceremony coming. And there is time to integrate with your other wow women and just really get to connect with some super powerful women that are going to support you on your journey. So that's a gift that everyone who signs up before Tuesday is going to receive. That's priceless, quite honestly. So there are your 4 prizes. Are you ready? I'm going to go back to the chat and see if you are ready for this moment. Right, no one's saying anything. I don't have to share anything. Okay, so are you ready, contenders? Are you ready? Jason, I need you to come and I'm going to mix them up a bit. Well, you didn't even know what I did, so I don't need to mix them up to be fair, but I will anyway. Ready? Excited? Woo-hoo! I'm excited. Right, this is Jason, my big son. You can see him in the mirror there. You need to pick 4, right? We're going to go for number 4 first of all, which is a signed book by me, which is this one. Who's the winner? Jason, you can pick them up. Tell them. Dion! Yay! You get the book. Dion is our super, super stylish, sassy social worker. You get this book. I'm going to need your name and address to send that to you, winging in the post. Lots of love. Mwah. You can put her back in and then you turn around so I can mix them up again. I know. Well, we've got to be fair, darling. We've got to be fair. I should have really put them in the hat. Right. Okay. Signed. £100 bonus. £100 in cash. Jane Dealey, you win £100 in cash. So I will need to speak to you after with all of your details. Well done. That's amazing. Brilliant. You can put that towards a session. Experience something new. Very, very good. Right. Oh, I've got to put them back in. Do you put them back in? You don't. You don't. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Yeah, that would be fair. Yeah, all right. Clever Jason. You think I'm a bit silly, don't you? Right. Ready? Congratulations, Jane. Woo! Well done, Jane. I know it's exciting, isn't it? Right. Now, a big one. One session of hypnotherapy and coaching to transform an area of your life you've been struggling with. Are you ready, contenders? This is the big one. This is worth £345. You can come and do it in person with me, or we can do it over Zoom. It's just as powerful. Trust me, ask any one of the other clients that have done this one. It's super powerful. Oh, Jason, big drum roll. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Riri! Oh my gosh, that's so good, Riri. You were saying, look what you were saying this evening. You were saying, this is my opportunity. I want to do this. I want to give myself this gift of becoming the superwoman that I am. And now you get a chance to experience it. Oh, I'm so happy for you. You attracted that. You called that in because you were so wanting this, weren't you, this morning? Oh, I'm so happy for you, my darling. Really, really happy. Oh, better write on the back actually. Hold on, I'm just going to write about what each person's won. Session, hypno, and coaching. Thank you, darling. God, this is so exciting, right? I know, Riri, isn't it lovely, Dion? Oh, I'm so happy for Riri. She really deserves that. She really wants it, so I'm so happy. Yeah, shut up, Anthony. I get it. I'm so excited. This is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. This gentleman, there's no gentleman here, sorry. This is for the big program, which is Flow, which if you sign up before Tuesday, you get to go into the Wow Women group, you get to go to the retreat for absolutely free, all expenses paid. Remember, everybody that signs up before Tuesday gets that. But if you win this and you come on the program, you get 2 sessions free. I think that's a really big deal, right? Because work it out. 84447 divided by 8 times by 2 is what you are going to be saving yourself. So that's absolutely awesome. I know it's too much, Jason. I can see you just bursting. Are you ready, people? Are you ready? Come on, let's have some hearts in the house. Let's have some fire. Let's have some hearts and fire. This is it. This is the big one. Right. Go for it. It's all on you, Jay. It's all on Jay. Julie! Julie Bush. This is Julie Bush, Julie Marie Bush. You have just secured yourself 2 sessions for free on the Big Flow program. How awesome is that? And what were you saying today? You were saying, oh my gosh, I deserve this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, and there it is. I don't mean to be funny, right? But I really believe in synchronicity and power, right? And I believe that you call in your gifts. And I have to say to you, if you've been following along for the whole of the 5 days or the whole of the 7 days now, and you've listened to everybody's comments and what they've been saying about how they want to change their life, I think those prizes absolutely succinctly mirror where you are at in your journey and what you want for yourself. 100%. Riri, you've got this. Well done, Riri. Yay! Yay! Oh, look at this. It's so cool. Julie, wow. Wow, that is so cool. That is so awesome. Yeah. Everyone's giving you hearts and flowers and she's there. Pearl Davis, she reminds me of you. You got this, Julie. You were waiting for this. You were waiting for a sign, a synchronicity, a symbol, and here it is because you just won 2 sessions, and that is gonna, well, I just can't be more excited for each and every one of you. But don't forget, every other person who, if you're in a position that you're already committed to the journey anyway, so none of this should faze you because guess what? You are still coming with us on a beautiful retreat in September, 4 days. And not only you're not going to hear from me, but 4 other practitioners in crystal healings. So that's going to be awesome for you, Julie, because I know you love your crystals. This lady who's going to tell you the history of crystals and what crystals you should be wearing for your personality, left the door open. So that's going to be really, really awesome. We've also got a lady speaking on vulnerability. Yes, all well deserved. Anne-Marie, thank you for this journey this week, ladies. Thank you for all the support. You've been all, Dion, it's been such a pleasure having you here. I'm so glad that you connected with Maxine, because remember when I said to you, I know a lady that can help you. Do you remember when I said that to you? Again, notice what you noticed. I never matched you up with Maxine. You found Maxine, Maxine found you, and guess what? She was the lady that I said I was going to connect you with. She was the social worker that was managing a team, and you did that. Can you see how this starts working when you start stepping into your power, how you start attracting the opportunities that are for you? Can you see this now? And that's just in 1 week. If whatever you have experienced in this 1 week, I can tell you right now, it's going to be magnified 100 times when you come on the journey. And if you come before Tuesday, you will get that awesome retreat for free and get to meet all the other wow women as well. And if that's not for you right now, then you're already in the email system, and there will be other opportunities throughout the year. I do this 4 times a year, but now is, well, this is the founding group. This is where everything's going to change. And I really, really, these are the relationships that you're probably going to have for a lifetime. Just in the same way that when you went to nursery, you took your children to nursery, usually those relationships, those school relationships, they last for a long time because you have that connection with children. Well, the people that you're going to meet this time around on the retreat, I tell you now, they will become friends for life, because you're going to share a deep and intimate journey into yourselves and become who you are, and step into your greatness at the same time as what your uh, fellow journey seekers are going to do. So you are really going to connect. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. Furthermore, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm talking to your higher self now, okay? I'm talking to the you, the part of you that said, you've got to do it, you've got to connect every day. Yeah, I know you've had a long day at work, and I know it's quite late, and I know I'm quite tired, and I don't really want to. But that compelling voice, that compelling vision of your future self, stepping into who you really are, that is what brought you on this journey. It's kept you in this journey, and I hope that you can make that decision to continue this journey with me and your fellow journey seekers. Because I tell you what, I can honestly 100% guarantee you that the person sitting on the other end of this computer, the person you that I'm talking to right now, in 8 months' time, you won't recognise yourself. You will look back and you will think, how was I that person for so long when I knew that I could be this, right? Um, I can't come to the retreat as work in the school. Oh, no. There will be other retreats. There will be other retreats. Next year, we're going to Sedona. Sedona is a place that you really need to go to, Julie Marie, especially with your crystals, especially with your psychic abilities as well. Sedona, the vortexes, is going to transform you, upgrade you, up level you. You'll become a walking witch, and everyone around you just, whoo, you know that. So don't worry if you don't get this one. It will definitely be next year, Sedona. And you'll be part of the Wow Women group. So there'll be other opportunities, there'll be other days. I was talking with Farida about the plans that we have for the Wow Women group. We're going to run a summit next year. So by the time that you've really truly nurtured your inner power, that you'll be able to stand on a platform. And if you have a program, if you don't have a program, I'm going to help you develop that. If you do have a program, or you just want to speak your truth, you want to be visible to other women, to guide them and inspire them, you will get that opportunity. Now, I have to say I'm absolutely exhausted. This challenge has been so, I put so much of myself and my energy into this because I wanted to be, I wanted it for it to be a platform that you could see visibly what the next step for you was going to be, and it felt easy and it felt graceful. And I hope I've done that for you. It's been an awesome 7 days. Thank you so much for your time, for your energy, for your commitment, and for your respect for yourself that's allowed you to do this journey, and for all the shifts that you've experienced. Congratulations. So deserved. So much love to you. Now, if anybody needs to speak to me on a one-to-one, remember in the group there is the calendar. I'm around this evening anyway, so you can put a little notes in the box if you want to, if anyone wants to speak to me, because as I said, I'm around all evening um, to about 9, 9:30. Other than that, there is a calendar link that you can book in for later this week, not Monday or Tuesday, but beyond then. And also, you can just DM me on Messenger. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Is there any questions? Do you need to hear anything from me? Do you need any other questions answered? Have you had a good time? Let's hear what you experienced. Well done and thank you, Anne-Marie. You have been an absolute goddess. Amen. Lucy, you've always been a goddess to me. I can't wait till you come on this journey with me too. I really can't wait. And I know that is in the pipeline for you, Lucy. I just know it is because you are set to just Miss Seychelles. You need to become Miss Seychelles again and spread love and joy and positivity, even more than what you're doing now. Anybody at Art Rebrand, it's been amazing. Thank you so much, Ree. I'm so happy that you won that. I know we've got timing not right as I'm in 40 degrees, but I'm staying in touch for sure. That's absolutely fine. If I can help in any way, I'm here. You thank them. Well done, ladies. Here's to your great next steps. Awesome, Julie. That's not, you know what, Julie? I totally get that. When I worked with Farida, that was way back in August last year, and it's only now that she's in the right place, in her mind and in her heart to be able to take this journey. So that doesn't, don't worry about that. I hear what you're saying, and it's not your time yet, but it will be your time, and the offer will stay open for you because you've won it. So it's not going anywhere. Don't worry. And if the timing's not right, don't worry about that either. Come when the time is right. It has to be self-serving for you as well. Um, yes. Yvette, it's been a great week. Thanks so much. Thanks, everyone. Yes, tears of joy and happiness and laughter. Love that. What a week. Absolutely inspiring. Brilliant. Thank you. You're so welcome, Jane. Um, and this is to a beautiful future. Cheers. Absolutely, absolutely. Divine timing, isn't it always? Isn't that the journey when we get to this place of resonance? Everything is in its divine timing. Oh, my mouth is aching from smiling so much. Congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Look, it's celebrations absolutely everywhere. And it's so joyful. And I'm so happy to those winners. I really am. Who did we have? We had Jane, we had Riri, I can't believe Riri, Dion, and we had Julian. Congratulations. Have a wonderful evening. If you haven't already had your first glass of wine or a celebration, or if you don't drink, schlur. Is the conversation I was having with somebody today. They said, I don't drink. I said, don't worry, we can have the champagne reception. Ah, Farida, schlur. That's so much more sexy than champagne. Schlur. So, week of revelation. I love that thought. Wow, a beautiful week of revelation. Most definitely. Um, is my book on Amazon? Yes, it is. I will put a link into the group, my darling. It is there on Amazon. I'm really sorry about the size, but you'll never lose it. um, yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you for all your messages. Thank you for being the amazing woman that you are, that you stepped into my space and we had an opportunity to connect with each other on a deeper and more intimate level, and that I got to really experience you and that you got to really experience me, and that somewhere in the future that our paths will cross again and that we will continue this journey. And if you don't continue with me, that you continue it somewhere, somehow. You are so important. You matter. You are a lighthouse for so many people. People that sometimes you don't even know about. Conversations that people are having about you, about how inspiring you are and uplifting you are. You may never hear them, but they are going on because you, by being here, have created a ripple effect for yourself and your future to become the magnificent woman you always were meant to be. Mwah. So much love. And don't forget, if you need to speak to me, I'm around for one-to-ones on direct message. All right? Take care, my lovelies. So much love with you.